Taiwan Cuddle Drive. I didn't realize it was called that. That's hilarious. Yeah, you'd think this would be up here. Just happy to be here. Should I just talk to him? Nope. Okay. Yeah, they seem like happy campers, all right. They avoided killing people when they left, which means that they don't have the gumption, basically. So is this like a fleet size thing? It's like we can carry 40 ships in our ship. Man, if like fleet, yeah. Yes. Okay, this is the thing. So the Harshiro, Harshiro. I was trying to pronounce the H, but yeah, Harshiro javelin. This is some kind of ship. So these are the crashed ships. How much is a docking bay? More ships are good. Oh no, I want that back. So this is 18. This is like almost twice as good as these other ships. I don't need 2 Taiwan defenders. So let's see if we can. Oh right. That. So I want to keep the Taiwan Defender there. So let's see if we can buy another docking bay. How much is that? We could not afford it right now. Okay. So that's our next thing, so we could try using that other ship.
Anything else, Captain?
Yeah.
Good luck, Captain.
I sort of regret buying that thing. So you know about all this stuff. Alright, so. We could go to Alpha Centauri. Yeah, I didn't know a whole lot about this game before I started. I started thinking about. Well, actually, I had people tell me about it, but I didn't really know anything about the game. And I learned that it doesn't really have anything to do with the other ones, which is it's pretty okay for now. I think things might go off the rails later. I'm just gonna head over here for now, since it's kind of on our way to other things. And yeah, I didn't get it until a couple months, or like it wasn't. I think it was a month and a little bit after it came out. I don't know what kind of reviews it got, so whatever. It's a pretty obscure.
Alpha Centauri. How many human stories involve coming to this place? Well, now you're here. And, you know, there are worse systems, I guess.
Pretty obscure series of stuff. So this doesn't have anything special in it. I guess that's... So this one's Alpha Centauri B 4, and then just Lim. Like, the moon has a name, but the planets don't. Whatever, man. Silicon. 807. If this costs me fuel... Oh, okay, there's rocks here. There's rocks here. So it's always worth it if there are rocks. Because there's gold and then there are rocks. And foil. You know, I'm not sure if I want the game to be more more like Star Control 2, or if I want it to be less like Star Control 2. Like, it plays like Star Control 2, so that's, you know, that's the part that's important, is that it plays like Star Control 2. I know, probably a lot of people were like, oh, my lore is, you know, thinking it is bad that the game is different, but, you know, if I wanted to play the same game again, I would just play Star Control 2 again. But, I mean, having parallels to things is, you know, brings a certain amount of flamingoarity. There we go. Familiarity to things. And the ores were a lot of fun. Probably... Yeah. Yeah, I hope there's all kinds of interesting races. I hope they don't pull that weird crap that they did with the Vux in the third game. But so far, everything we've seen, aside from the bug guys, we don't really know anything about, have been pretty close parallels to this stuff. I mean, you get the Scribe, who are just basically the Urquan. Nothing wrong with that. The Urquan are cool. And the Taiwan are like, they're lame in a different way. Obviously, the idea of the Androsynth are cool, even though, you know, you just kind of fight them in Star Control 1, and in Star Control 2, they're just kind of like, they're dead. Find out what happened to them. And they were evil, so they might be evil in this game too. But yeah, we heard about some guys who sound like a little bit like the Vux, but they said they weren't into hugs. Which the Vux weren't into hugs. It was just Admiral Zex. He was really, really into hugs. All right, I think we're out of rocks here. And there were guys who were bioweapons, so that sounds like the Mycon, or potentially, you know, if they're like mechanical. There were several Star Control things. No, you know what I'm hoping for? Somebody like the Threadash, or the oh, what were they called? The Powerfied Non-Invincible Tyrants from Star Control 3. Oh, those guys were the best. Nope, there's fire here. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. And it's all junk. Okay, never mind. Let's not go there. Yes, they're very much the Spathy. Very much the Spathy. I hope their ships are as good, because they're easy to get. Although in Star Control 2, you couldn't get the Spathy ships that easily. So... Doesn't look like there's any reason not to land here, to at least look around. The stuff here is kind of junk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Taiwan are just supposed to be the Spathy, only, like, lame in a different way. Like, the Spathy were cowardly and they sucked, but, like, the Taiwan are, like, a relatable amount of suck. Holy crap, there's a lot of critters here. Am I gonna get, like, convicted of war crimes for doing this? It's like committing genocide on these bugs. This is like the rock from Lion King. Yeah, they're even sort of mollusks in the same way that the Spathy were. So I mean, they know their source material, at least the beginning of Star Control 2. So that's pretty nice. It's hitting some of the same notes. I'm pretty good with that. I have heard that the dudes from Toys for Bob were wanting to make it like a for real Star Control game. And, you know, gamers in general don't really know what they want in a sort of sense. Oh, the Spathi were great. They had some of the best chips in the game. I mean, they're like, the missiles that they had were perfect for taking out the Urquan ships. So like, I used them most of the game. At least until you get some of the really, really powerful stuff later. These guys are not even attacking me. I feel bad. Like, these guys, the Spathi were like, yeah, we're kind of cowardly. But these guys are like, yeah, we know we suck. The Taiwan are very, very much a stereotype of the lonely nerd kind of thing, which you know, is different than the Spathi at least. Although the Spathi still kind of had that kind of vibe going. It's fine. But yeah, I hope we meet some of the like really stupid races that just say really funny stuff. Like the Taiwan says some pretty funny stuff, but it's kind of awkward funny, you know. Apparently some collateral damage here. This stuff's worth like 25, I think it was. So if I can find a place to sell this, that's a lot of money. I'm kind of getting tired of looking for them now. Alright, we'll finish this group and then we'll leave and go somewhere else. Can I like make notes? Like, this place has tons of dudes? Yeah, if there's anything I liked about, I liked a lot of things about Star Control. That place is too dangerous. But, like, it was just that there was different races, different people to talk to. One of the most disappointing things, actually, is that there were too many of the original races that basically just said the same thing. Also, the Spathi were pink instead of green. That was dumb. Alright, I already saw a worm down there. So, just 4 critters. I actually don't know if these ones are dangerous. But we've already met the Arilu guys. They're not called the Arilu, but I don't remember what they're called. But they look like little green men, and they say mysterious stuff and how they're connected to us and have been watching us for thousands of years, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck? Some glitching going on. Yeah. Be careful. I think they might have a projectile attack or something. Alright. Do I really care about looking for this last one? Let's just save some time and look at it for more bit. See if we can find it here. Yeah, okay, so it's pretty close. Pretty close. That would be rad as hell. That sounds like the kind of stuff you can do in Stellaris when you uplift people. Like the negative events you can get, where they, like, rebel, and they start, like, becoming more xenophobic. That's cool. I think it's when you do the intensive study, and you're, like, probing their farm animals and stuff. The one that gives you more society research. I don't know what it does now in the new update. I've played it a little bit, but I tend to not play the Paradox games unless they're updated. Okay, I'm not bothering to look for this guy. Maybe the local critters are jerks and we're doing people a favor. Okay. Nope. No. Ooh, palladium. Nice. A vegetative planet. Based on the way it looks, I don't think they know what that means. Unless this stuff is like a lichen or something. Lichen's technically not vegetation. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of it. It's got life in it that doesn't move. The story seems pretty much the same. I haven't gotten very far into it. It's like we are told at the beginning of the game that the androsynth, just calling them things from other Star Control games. The Lexites left Earth, and we're supposed to go find him. And then some alien thing happens in the solar system, and we got to go meet him. And then those people are what are they called? I was just talking about them. The Taiwan. And then the scribes show up in a busted ship, just like in Star Control 2. They show up in a busted ship in Star Control 2 also. And then you have to fight them. And the scribe are like evil badmen. Basically exactly like the Urquan. And we're supposed to meet the other aliens now, and the Taiwan have allied with us. It seems pretty much the same, except the Spathi were like, no, go away, instead of wanting to ally with us. But like, ooh, I got lasered. But I want it anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, it seems pretty similar right now. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's nostalgic enough that I'm enjoying playing it for those similar notes. And there doesn't seem to be anything overtly wrong with the additions. I'm actually hoping that we get to meet and talk to the Anderson, the Lexites, even if they are bad guys, to get a little bit more of that idea of a story that we missed out on the other games because they were already gone. I need there to be like a checklist that shows me where I've been. Weather's moderate. Okay. Superfluids. Oh wow, that's really valuable. And this stuff's valuable enough to be worth landing for anyway. So yeah, story's fine. It's different, which is good. But it hits similar notes. The most important thing is that the gameplay is the same, for the most part. Like, if there's some kind of element of colony building or something later in the game, I won't be disappointed. But I don't expect there to be, because people didn't like Star Control 3. I did, but, like, I was, like, 13 the first time I played that game, so... Actually, probably not. I was probably older than that. It was... yeah. Late middle school, high school. So... a while ago. I didn't play it when it first came out. Oh yeah, I love the sock puppets. Like, those things are great. And that's literally what they were too. That was the best part. Oh no, I gotta take that back. Not the arrow loop sock puppets. Nuh-uh, not those guys. Those bulgy things coming out of their heads? No, no, no. No, no. Give me the little green man, Aralu, over them. Pretty much everything else, though. Although I did like the little animated background scenes. Very, very old school stuff. More superfluids. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to pay for our new docking bay. Alright, mission over. But yeah, I love the sock puppets in Star Control 3. The problem was obviously the kind of hacked on management of colonies that didn't really matter that much. This is all junk. It's not junk, it's just not very valuable. And obviously, radiation. Crip. That seems good. I mean, this stuff is literally junk. One of the less exciting gases. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to waste time doing that. You give me exactly that amount of RU? No. I think I went to that one over there. I don't know if I went to this one. Yes, I've been here. But yeah, after we go sell this stuff, or maybe even before, maybe we want to keep these resources on us and go and meet one of the new races. To see, well, this is selenic, but I don't see any rocks. Oh, nope, there is rocks. Okay, good. But, you know, I play the games mostly for the talking to the aliens and figuring out their problems. It's more like a puzzle game with arcade elements to me. And, you know, so far that's what it's like. Arcade combat and planet exploration like this, only in 3D, which is good. You know, everything's better in 3D. I learned that from the N64, because everything had to be in 3D in that system. And I'm being sarcastic, obviously. Yeah, it's like when you play, if you've played Mass Effect, at least the original one, Mass Effect 1, the planet exploration seemed very similar to Star Control to me. And also the storyline is very similar to the storyline for Star Control as a whole. Which is not saying a whole lot, because there's some pretty common tropes in science fiction. Yeah, it's very nice. So this is similar to that, in that it's 3D, but also hitting those same notes. It seems a little bit harder, actually, because in Star Control 2, you had, like, hazards you just wouldn't land on the planet at all. Whereas in this, I'm getting killed by the by the life more than anything else. I think I ate all the rocks. Yeah. But so far, I'm a fan of the game. I could see how that would happen. I mean, a lot of people get motion sick from... My sister gets motion sick playing first-person shooters. And I have a tendency to bounce around a lot when I'm playing games that allow me to have free range of motion. Yeah. But she likes racing games, and that doesn't make her motion sick, so... I don't know. Oh, there's 2 critters. So, gotta keep an eye on. I'm not gonna bother to, like, hunt them down. If I wanted critter meat, I know where to go. But, avoid wormholes or whatever. I'll try not to to move around too much if that if it's bothering you. All right. But yeah, it's almost like if I had like a perfect idea, like if I had a game that, not a perfect idea as in like it's the best idea for a game ever, but like one that would be perfect for me. If there was like the random galaxy building stuff from Stellaris with the same kind of like adventure game, for lack of a better word, diplomacy. I don't think these have rocks to shoot. I mean, since I'm here, I might as well pick these up. I think that would be a hard... It's from how the planet rolls around. Okay. Yeah, there's not really much I can do about that. But after playing Stellaris, a lot of this seems like some of those people definitely played these games and like the random events and stuff in that game. This doesn't have anything on it. This place is just called Purple. Oh, it's called a Purple Planet. No. Whatever. I'm done. Is there stuff going on there? Is that a graphical glitch? I'm thinking I already checked this stuff. Because that seems like a familiar... Yeah, that... Yeah. I remember going into Crypt. Okay. But I could definitely see how the planet rolling around could potentially make someone motion sick. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so we're done here. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. So we've got a lot of stuff. Apparently we can put critters in our thing. Okay. So... So can I, like, put a note on this? Lots of bugs. Okay. Let's go check out Alpha Centauri A, and then let's sell our stuff. Yes! Star Control 2 had gem planets and rainbow worlds and all that stuff.
Here's Alpha Centauri's other yellower star. Asking the yellowness human.
This guy's actually hilarious. I kind of like him. Oh, there's a thing here. So far I've seen things that look like that stuff, but like there was a world that was just called a purple world. But nothing that's like, you know, specifically, oh, this place is like a super valuable thing. But if you remember, those were like around some pretty specific stars, the rainbow worlds especially, since those were like junk that people had thrown onto the star. This place is a hat. That's valuable enough, not getting any warnings. Obviously I don't want to go into that cloud. Oh, the Brontosaurus over there. Actually, it looks like I have to go into the cloud to get this. But yeah, I hope that there's a bunch of weird things that we have to do later. Like I'm expecting them to like hit some of the same. What the heck is that? Do you see that? It's like a brontosaurus with ears. This. Seems like a shame to shoot this thing. It's like a Bronto rabbit. I got a feeling about that mushroom.